Hey folks, it's me, Michael Bach, and this is Monday Morning Musings. Happy Monday. I hope this finds you well, safe, and healthy. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much for stopping by. Please do remember to subscribe by clicking on the link, which is somewhere around my face, so you can find out whenever I post a video, which is every Monday except when I forget. I want to talk about, there's so many things I could talk about this week, but I wanted to talk about one thing in particular that really is on my mind. I'm sure you'd have to be living under a rock to not know what's going on in Afghanistan. If you are living under a rock, of course, Afghanistan has fallen to the Taliban. The US government announced in April that it would be pulling its troops out, and started that process a couple weeks ago. And within 10 days, the Taliban had complete control over the entire country. The president fled the country. The military basically laid down their arms. It wasn't a fight. There was no resistance. And it's a bit brutal. My heart breaks. I mean, this is really just heartbreaking because I think there were a lot of hard fought and won improvements in the country as it relates to women and other traditionally marginalized people. And the Taliban has a very twisted look at the Quran, and historically has been quite abusive with people that don't fall in line and don't sort of fit in their box. And I'm not here to judge who's responsible for how quickly they fell or what, blah, blah, blah. Politicians can debate that with one another where nobody cares, and that doesn't matter. What I'm more worried about is how we treat Muslims at home. And we've seen this in the past where conflicts like this have inspired anti-Islamic hate here in the Western world. Think about the last Palestinian-Israeli conflict, the most recent one, where in London, Ontario, here in Canada, a family of 5 Muslims was mowed down on the street, 4 of which were killed. Largely because they're Muslim. And we have to have special awareness of this right now. The Taliban are not all Muslims. The Taliban are a fringe group of Muslims who have a very twisted interpretation of the Quran. And it is, we should not be in any way, shape, or form connecting Muslims in Canada, the United States, the Western world with the Taliban. What we need to do now is reach out to your Muslim friends and colleagues, neighbors, and express your support. Ask them how they're doing. Ask them what they need. If there's anything you can do to support them. We need to show a unifying front of support to our Muslim cousins on this side of the world who are now fearful based on what's happening on the other side of the world. So see what you can do to play a role in creating inclusive environments for our Muslim cousins. That's it for me. Thanks so much for watching. Please do remember to subscribe, share this video, and like it. Very simple. Click, click, click. And the internet will thank you by sending you a muffin basket. I don't know that. If you haven't already, do remember to connect with me on social media. I am at the Michael Bach on all of the social media platforms that I am on, except for Facebook, where I'm the Michael Bach official. Whatever. Also, if you haven't done so, pick up a copy of my book, Birds of All Feathers, Doing Diversity and Inclusion Right, available wherever you buy books, as long as they're selling mine. Or you can go to michaelbach.com and click on the books to find your copy. More on my new book, Alphabet Soup, The Essential Guide to LGBTQ2 Inclusion at Work. But I'll talk about that sometime in October. I'm going to give everyone a break from hearing about that book. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will see you next Monday for another episode of Monday Morning Musings.